They used to say that in the town of Jay, Florida, there used to be a sign.
It's always been a very friendly community.
We played games down there, and the coaches have let us know that it's known for a racist town.
Majority of the people in Jay, I can assure you, is not racist.
I did hear about a lynching in Jay.
I know there was a stir.
Sheriff's office.
I need a deputy out to an address.
What's going on?
I just shot somebody.
Yo, what it do, guys? What it do? Just decided to take y'all on a little trip with me, man. To one of Florida's sundown towns. You know, a lot of y'all probably heard of Sundown town before. If you don't know what a sundown town is, it's a town where pretty much, quote unquote, they say black people shouldn't be there when the sun go down. This is part of it here. I gotta go check on some of my accounts up here. But this, where I'm going, is called Jay, Florida. A lot of y'all probably heard of Jay. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like maybe, I don't know how many black people live in Jay now. It used to be one or two, you know, but back in the days, Jay got the history of, you know, no black people living over there. Now, long years ago, it's a documentary on Jay. And they say how black people was over here in Jay. But something happened with between a black guy and a white guy over, I think, some land. I want to get it right. You know what I'm saying? So don't quote me on that, but I think it's over some land. Over some land or a tractor or something like that. And I think the black dude ended up killing the white guy. And so once he killed him, of course, it was majority of white people over here. And it's a river that separates Century from Jay. And say the white guy came up after they killed after the black guy killed the white guy or whatever. Say the white people went and gathered up all their people or whatever and came back and said, pretty much y'all gotta go. Either get across that river over there or die over here. And all the black people left. You know, all of them, of course, they ran. And for safety, you know, and that's how they say the story of all the black people got out of Jay. And over the years, you know, they it just haven't been no black people over here. Now, Century and Jay was rivals in sports or whatever. So we used to come over here and play ball or whatever. They used, and this when I was in school, they used to egg our doggone our vans, our school buses, and they come over there, they tearing up the locker room if we win, and oh man, it was bad. I mean, a lot of kids nowadays growing up really won't experience nothing like that though, because it's sad to say most of the majority, I ain't gonna say most, majority of the white people over here now are younger, and they come in the Century and they going to school with them guys, and it's there's a lot. But this here, I don't know if y'all can see it up there, the sign. It says J. Rawls. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, a lot of kids nowadays won't really experience it, but because over here in the Century it's so close, then you got like Bruton, Alabama and stuff like that. So like I said, there's a lot of mixed kids over here in Jay now, if you get what I'm saying. So I mean, they try to keep us out, but shit, they kept us out the city, but I mean the town, but hell, we in the family now. Hell, I mean, but you know, some of them will disown their folks, so I mean, but here it up, Jay city limits. Now people do come up.
They used to say that in the town of Jay, Florida, there used to be a sign.
If I give a direct quote for it, it said, no allowed.
We played games down there, and the coaches have let us know that it's known for a racist town.
Black people still come up here for the hospital and stuff because we don't have a hospital in Central. And this is the high school right here we used to play ball at. Right here. That's where we play basketball and football at. Right over there. I don't think there's a black kid go to that whole school. You know, we had one guy that graduated from Century that moved over here, and he was a coach over here. I think he was a coach or weightlifting coach or something. Like I said, it ain't like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? They accept black people now over here, but you know, you still got some just caught up in their ways. And hey, it is what it is. Can't make nobody like you. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's the way of the world, man. But yeah, this is Jay, Florida. One of the, I think it's 2 sundown towns in Florida. I forgot the other one. I think is down by Lakeland. But this is one of them right here. And this is the hospital that everybody from Century have to go to. Right there. Yep. So like I said, I mean, it is what it is. Got like a little grocery store over there. Got the dollar store right here. Now, you come over here and see black people. You will see black people over here. And like you come over here, they're gonna run you out. But you know, it's just sundown town. That's what they say. There was one black guy came over here one night, tried to hang out, and they got into it, tried to go to a bonfire with some friends, and I think he's from Bruton, and they shot him and killed him, and he got into it with a guy, and the guy went and got his gun and started shooting and all that type of stuff, and they killed him, and it was a big mess behind that, but I think he ended up going to prison or something, the boy did, and I don't know. But yeah, this Jay, man. You know what I mean? I used to deliver up here, but now I'm over the area. So, the crazy thing about it, and that's the crazy thing about it, they don't want black people over here. But they accept the Indians and the Arabs and all that type of stuff, man. But hey, it is what it is. I come over here like it is. I don't care, you know. But I walk in the store and I gotta check some of my accounts out right now. And you have some look at you crazy sometimes. The ones that stuck in their ways, but man, I don't be seeing that shit. Like this store here, owned by Indians or Arabs, you know. So hey man, it is what it is. But let me get to work, and I'll hit y'all back in a minute when I finish driving through the town. Peace. Yeah, just have to go store to store. Doing a quick audit on my driver, making sure that he rotating and everything. That's it. No. We'll go by Family Dollar, but yeah. I'll check it out and see. Just to see. He keep calling me from his doggone number, man. See if I get the Century, I can gotta go to one store up there in Century. I'll probably be up here all week though. Just checking behind the driver and stuff like that. See what's going on. Hello, how you doing? I'm alright. I'm tired.
I know the feeling.
I'm a gold ring. I'm just checking your beer. That's all.
Okay.
You alright? Oh boy. Where is that? Okay, I will. Okay, thank you. You know what, guys? It's crazy to say. You get accepted being a beer man. I'll tell y'all that story when I leave here about a beer guy came over here one time before I started working here. So these are dates on the beer. It's got to make sure it's in date. October 6th, my daughter's birthday. November. December. Usually, if you check a few of them, see if they're in date or not. Trying to find one that's not, but I'll show y'all what I'm talking about real quick, what I be checking for. This right here. See that May 05? All these finna come off the shelf. Gotta go in the back, get me a box to put it in. But it's just February. Okay. I usually check the first couple and see. But yeah, guys, like I say, Dirk people, they get a little love over here. Everybody drink, I guess. But anyway, let me go in the back, get me a box, and I'll get with y'all when I leave this store. On to the next. But yeah, guys, one time I'm gonna pass the place. I'm gonna show it to y'all. There was a guy over here one time delivering, and he came in. It was dark. It was just got dark. This when it get dark at like 5 o'clock, you know, early. But no, our job don't really stop. And back then, like I said, I've been here 22 years, 23 years now. You know what I'm saying? So, guy went up in a bar over here, and say this one guy just looked at him, and dude was like, "Hey man, how you doing? You mean you got a problem? What's going on?" The guy was like, "You know what time it is? You know you're supposed to be over here." And the guy was like, "Excuse me?" And he said, "You're supposed to be over here." And they got into like a little, not an argument, because the guy knew where he was, but he went back and told the people from the company, said, "Look, I'd never go over there again," because I was the way he was talked to in the establishment. And after that, though, shoot, man, the people over here, they cut his beer off, and make a long story short, they made the owner of that establishment made the guy apologize and all that. So I mean, it's weird. It's crazy, man. You know what I mean? Like I say, sometimes some people just don't let. But like I said, that was years ago. But like I say, shit ain't really changed like that. But but we check this one here, man, and get at you when I get to the next store. Let me see, man. So them dates gotta match up, you know what I'm saying? See, really, I don't really be sweating like this right here, you know, like 26th and the 22nd, I don't sweat that. But this December, don't supposed to be down here. It's only December the pop. That let me know that somebody probably bought it, put it back. But anyway, get with y'all in a minute. Oh God. Get on the Century real quick so I can get ready to finish up. And then we'll continue this tomorrow. I'm not gonna call for y'all tomorrow. I mean, I know a lot of y'all don't care less to see videos like this. Like I said, it's called a hangout. It ain't called a hangout for no reason. So we hanging out. We just hanging out at car shows, and we hanging out in the streets at work. But yeah, this Jay guy, I remember when I was a little baby, my grandmama used to clean up people's houses over here. She used to like go in, they pay her to clean up the house. I don't know I doubt she was getting paid hardly anything, but she used to clean up this one house. Let me see if the house still here. I hadn't been over here in a while. That house right there. She used to clean up that house right there. Yep. I used to come over there when the lady used to give me all her grandkids' toys and everything that's old and stuff like that there. But, yep. I think that's City Hall. This that bar I was telling y'all about right here. It's like a Legion or whatever. Right there, that's where the guy pretty much told a black man he wasn't supposed to be there and stuff like that there. And I don't even know if that place is still open or not. But yeah. But this right here's the town of Jay. That shit go way back now. They go way, it's nothing but land over here, man. Nothing but land. They had stores saying the police station over here got like red dirt or some shit in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, stores. I hadn't witnessed it. I ain't trying to. But I say that's where people catch people coming through, black people, whatever. They take them down there and kill them, beat their ass real good in the red dirt. So of course, the red dirt and the blood mix in. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, stories. But like it's a documentary on Jay, man. If y'all had never seen it, go to it. I don't know exactly what it's on. I just Google it. Jay Florida documentary. Yeah, it'll tell you the whole story about it. Century's another one. Century was called Teaspoon Florida instead of Century Florida. It's shaped like a teaspoon. You know, so I mean, it's stories behind this stuff here, man. You know, so. But yep, it's Jay. This house right here. Big ass house right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's a doctor house. I remember they kicked this door in one time. Selling stuff that's crooked. That's sell drug. Doctors do it too. And I think it was him and his son. Because his daddy and the son is doctors. So I don't know if I think they lost their license or something, or one of them did. I don't know. But yeah, man. This is it over here, you know. Sundown town. I used to come over here sometime back in my younger days when I was, well, hell, all us family, when I was in the streets doing my thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I used to, where that road at? I used to come over here probably about, that's back in the days we had beepers. And I had a cell phone with the minutes on it. So I had my little lick over here. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what a lick is somebody who call you when they want drugs. Come on. But I used to come over here. She used to call me 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. I sneak over here, praying I don't get caught, knowing I'm doing something dirty. But she get over there. She spent X amount of hundreds of dollars, and I kept her right there in the house. I didn't even want her to come to Central at all. Me and my cousin had her. I don't even want to come to Central. If I can't catch her, my cousin's gonna catch her. You know what I'm saying? But I used to keep over there. Look, don't do it. We come to you. We used to lie, say the people over there gonna say your fake stuff just to keep them coming over there. And we'll jump in the car. I'll jump in the car, whatever, and I'll come over here. About $400-500 at a time. Sometime more than that. You know, and I mean, this the road right down here that I used to go down. See, across the Century, right across the bridge over here. So I wasn't too deep in Jay, but I was deep enough. And plus, when you go up in there, it's deep. I mean, I was back there. I mean, it's nothing but woods back there, man. Like way up in there. You know what I'm saying? If I would have got caught, Lord knows God, I didn't. But hey, I was young and dumb then. But yep. This is the river up here that I was talking about, that they say the white people told the black people they need to get across. This river up here, I'm gonna show it to you. And it's ever since then, black people didn't come back over here like that there. See, this bridge here wasn't here. It was an older bridge. This bridge here was put up like before I got out of high school back in like 94, 95. But and it's water, it's swamp. It runs all the way up under here. That's swamp. You know what I'm saying? So and that's what they say though. People ran the black people over here, and that's how we end up migrating in Century, because there's black people in Century already. That's the water right there. That's the lake. They told us to get across and got across and never came back over here. But like I say, it's crazy. They ran us out of J. There's a lot of people still stuck in their ways that they don't want black people in J to today. They still don't want black people over there. But like I say, most of them now, younger. And man, look, them girls that came over here and they got with these dudes over here, and now you kicked us out of town, but shit, now we in your family. So you got some little niggerts running around in your family. I mean, shit, you might well go on and set those back over there now. But yeah, guys, but that was Jay. Now we're in Central. So that's how close it is. Right there. I'm gonna go up here and talk to these people at this store. And I'm gonna hit one more store up here. We're gonna get from up here. The last drive-in, whenever date back to the movie Color Purple, whenever it came out, me and my grandmama, it was a theater right up in there, drive-in theater. And my cousin Van, he was a baby, and I had to be at least, I don't know, 6 probably. The Color Purple, we went up in there and seen the Color Purple on the drive-in. When you pull up in the big screen, some of y'all probably too young know what a drive-in is. You pull up, big ass screen, like a 400-inch TV, and you put a box on your thing so you can hear the music, the words coming out. It's crazy, man. What time change. I wish I had the money now. I'll make a drive-in now, really. But yeah, guys, let me run in here real quick. Check on me stuff up in here. And get with y'all in a minute. Peace.
We still had half a keg left, and we wanted to get rid of it.
Called him up, and I was like, hey, let's have a get-together.
They said they was going to a party, and I was just like, okay, let's go. So we went.
All right. Brittany was asked to have Gus Benjamin and Gerald Banton, the only 2 black males, at this party. She was asked to have them leave.
You got 10 seconds to get out of here. 10.
Jurors in Santa Rosa County heard opening statements in the murder trial of Robert Floyd.
9.
They were making other people uncomfortable. They wasn't dressed like a normal human being would dress.
8.
He would get along with anybody. If you're having a down day, it won't be down for long when he come around.
7.
So I run to my truck and I grab my gun.
As we was going, we heard a gunshot.
The person you know is Robert Floyd in the courtroom. They used to say that in the town of J, Florida, there used to be a sign.
If I give a direct quote for it, it said, no allowed.
We played games down there, and the coaches would let us know that it's known for a racist town.
The whole community was affected by this. Robbie was never racist.
I seen 2 black males walk up.
It's always been a very friendly community.
2 black males. I'm in a white, predominant county.
I did hear about a lynching in J.
You can hear all kind of rumors.
I'm sure it's just stories.
Long time ago, colorful stayed over.
I was stunned when I first saw that census data. We're talking about infants, children, teenagers, young families.
My husband was born in J.
In 1930 census, they're just gone.
I know there was a stir. No black people lived in the area.
In the newspapers, there's a story of a black man named Albert Thompson who kills a white man named Sam Eccles.
You know, when they had the uproar over there, they had to come out of jail.
What they've been taught and what they've been told, it's not true.
Let's come across that river. Swim or die.
One of my uncles told me about this. It was a massacre way back, and he said bones were turned under.
That's all, folks.